What's up, y'all? I'm back with another video again. I just did a video recently talking about my public apology. The reason why I really had to make that video was because I don't know exactly who's going to come across these videos, and just I don't know. It's just I've just been having like random thoughts about things that happened in the past and just constantly coming at me. And it's just like I would play out different scenarios in my head of how I would deal with it. Would I deal with it with grace? Would I deal with it with mercy? Or would I just, you know, revert back to old ways and, handle the situation? Which I don't want to because, I've grown as a person um, in my spiritual journey. And I don't know if that's like a test to see in reality if that ever happens, how would I handle the situation? So I don't know. I'm just dealing with a lot of emotions. With oh, I'm so sorry, y'all. Getting used to this whole thing. Plus, I'm still adjusting to being in front of the camera and, of course, posting videos. So please be patient with me until I get a better camera. Right now, I am using my iPad to record videos, so excuse the quality of the videos until the future when I can get something better and better quality and maybe better audio as well. But so yeah, I thought it was very important for me to really talk about my journey and not so much mention my past because who wants to relive their past. And I just don't know exactly who's going to reach these videos and the things that they might say. And I'm just going to say, that was a part of my past. I ask God for forgiveness, and I don't hold any ill will towards anybody that did anything towards me. I can't live my life like that, and I choose to live in peace and harmony and joy. So if you meet me in real life and you know me and you come across me, you would know that, I take very good pride in myself of always being someone that is easy, outgoing, optimistic, and I always try to see um, the brighter view of things. I'm like the glass that's half full. I can just say, hey, that glass is half full. At least it's half full, you know. And I will take that as, I don't know how you would want to put that, but I just always believe in just being optimistic about everything, no matter what you go through. It's life lessons that teaches you valuable lessons that, in the future you'll be able to be a testimony for someone else. I always look at that too as, as my life is. If I never went through anything, if I never experienced anything, how am I going to inspire other people? That's a lot of things that I haven't been through, but there has been plenty, and I feel that I will be able to help somebody along in life and just saying, hey, if I can do it, you can do it as well. But I would just say, this life for me has it's been, it's been, it's been great. Yes, I had trials and tribulations, but through it all, I got through it. I'm just, with all the deaths that's happening, I've been learning to live life. 2001 was great, but it was challenging. I will say that. I had the birth of first niece of the family. She's the first grandchild, and months later, my grandmother was able to see her, but not really. She ended up passing. Um, I would say probably the middle of the year, and then shortly after, I ended up losing my younger brother, and I believe he might have been 17 or 18 at that time, and having two deaths back to back like that, it was just devastating, not only for me, but for my whole family because we expected grandma because, she lived to be 92, 93. But my brother, he was just so young. A young life going like that is like, how do you explain that? It's just like you try to make sense of it. I try to, for the longest, try to make sense of it, and I just realized that I just couldn't. It was just better for me to leave it alone and just know that it's in God's hands and he's in heaven. And before my brother passed, he gave his life to God and he talked about God a lot. And and even times when I wasn't trying to hear it, I was just like trying to live my life, doing me. And I would just say we had a fight before his death, and I didn't